And welcome to Behind the Cellar Door for September. I'm Michael, and with me I have Luis, Cellar Master here at Oso Libre. And we're just going to kind of go over what's going on in the cellar this month, see what's, as we're preparing for harvest, what we need to do to be ready for it, and just kind of go over things, kind of planning session. So Luis has been last few weeks getting our wines ready for bottling. About the middle of September, we're going to be bottling our 2017 Carnal, 2017 Revolution, and 2019 Velato, which you will find in your next wine club shipments. So look forward to those. As that bottling happens, we're going to be emptying barrels, which will get barrels ready for upcoming harvest. But also, he's been doing some barrel prep already. So what have you been doing to the barrels to get them ready for harvest, our empty ones?
So I've been checking all of them for leaks and just getting them ready, making sure they don't smell bad, and just getting the count so we have the ones that we need so that we're not short when the time comes. And it's been going pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty well.
Yeah, I've been having him count barrels over and over because we're looking at our estimates. We know what kind of fruit is coming in as far as volume-wise, so we want to be sure that when we get down to it, we got the right amount of barrels. This week, Luis went out and pulled our first samples of the season. So for the beginning of September, we have our Viogniers sitting right around 14, I believe. Zinfandel is in the 18 range, which is pretty good. And then individual cab blocks as low as 14 and as high as 16.2. The Movedra is all the way down at 13. We know that's always late, so just keep an eye on that as things move forward. As we get ready for bottling, a couple things Luis has been doing. He's been checking sulfurs and topping barrels.
Yes, sir.
What goes on with that?
So I just got to check all the wine that we're going to be bottling and making sure they're at the right level with sulfur, making sure they taste right, they smell right. If anything is funky or at a sink, then I'd let you know. But so far everything's been good to go.
Okay, yeah. So what we do with the individual lots is we check them for their free sulfur. Sulfur is a preservative for wine, keeps it from oxidizing. We typically run our sulfurs about 30 to 35 parts per million. Very low amount, but it does protect the wines. And for as long as we barrel age, and then, you know, when they go into a bottle, we want to be sure that they're nice and fresh for you when you open them. Let's see what else we got going on around here. We got bottling, we got samples. New barrels are showing up right here. In addition, kind of like Christmas every once in a while in the cellar, we get new barrels. And so these are some, what are they? Oh, I got some 3-year and 4-year aged American barrels. So the wood for these was aged for 3 to 4 years before the barrel was made. And that drying out of the wood helps remove any green flavors from the wood. We also got a couple this year. The wood was aged for 5 years before the barrel's made. That's a time commitment. So after that, we'll be bottling, and then should start harvest in October. And that'll be something that we'll get to on our next edition of Behind the Cellar Door. Maybe be out in the vineyard. I don't know if October will have scenes of harvest, but we'll have some interesting stuff for you. So I appreciate you watching. And if you have any questions, send us an email. We'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for joining us Behind the Cellar Door.